Showmaker Kiana angle, right? Right, Valdez?
This
Come on.
is kind of blind.
All right.
Yasuo.
Closer is just going to give him the Akali. That is an iconic pick here in the mid lane for Closer. And, I mean, it can be quite a nice matchup. The Shroud makes it really frustrating to play Yasuo.
They have done it by their own hand. Let's see how it goes as we hop onto the rift for Game 4. Games, though, right?
He has played, I believe, 7 games in total, including that last one.
Of Rel?
Of Rel. So I think he's
That's
6
a lot
and
of
1
games,
now.
actually. Yeah, I think you're right. I remember seeing 6 and 0.
So I believe he's 6 and 1.
Yeah, he definitely has. I mean, he's played a lot of Ashe in recent times, but Zeri has always been his fallback. And there's been a lot of metas where you had to play Zeri, otherwise you probably were not feeling pretty good about... Duro's just going to slam the ground, and actually the trade is pretty good for BNK. And that is going to force the barrier here out of aiming. So, kind of interesting that Duro almost baits that fight into happening, and it feels pretty good for them.
Yeah. Moham is like, nice counter to Rel, by the way.
They're going in here on a Moham, as Moham trying to open up the skill for Duro. Aiming once is gold, but it's first blood that goes over. Look at the flash! That's going to force aiming to flash over the wall here himself. He's still fighting here against Henna, as he does have to press the attack. Is it enough damage? Trying to dodge the Qs, is aiming. The extendo beam also dodges. Henna's gonna flash away. One more Q to hit aiming, and look at this. Showmaker is here in the bottom lane, and aiming says, no, that's my gold. You go back to your lane.
Kind of a disaster.
KIA.
So it's certainly not the instrument we're looking for. Raptor is down here as a level 6 Viego. Maybe they can make something happen, but he's so squishy. And it's hard to pull this one off into this Rel, and they're just going to let it go. Aiming will clear this wave, maintains that 10 CS advantage. And on the top side of the map, this time it's Lucid, who's actually getting grub control. They'll trade it for a Dragon here.
Again, seeing clear on Ornn just kind of hurts.
Well, I mean, look, it's still early days. I think there's a lot of ways to set up this Akali, but meanwhile over here, we're having a bit of a fight, a bit of a tussle.
Oh, that knockup was so close to hitting, but now they're going to get the knockup from, you guessed it, the Rel. The Ignite comes in onto Duro. They're going very deep for this one. Pretty forced from the side of DK, and the Zeri's getting a lot of value. Showmaker just going to flash away, especially with Closer coming on over. And that's just not going to amount to too much. Yeah, once again, they didn't mark Moham. Duro was not able to zone him away, so the Wombo comes in. And you never really got a pick because aiming just flashes the Ornn horn, and so you're missing a lot of engage. And
trying to look for the pick with Clear's ultimate, as Closer's in trouble now.
Yeah, just gonna ult him as well as kind of just poke him with the lance. Doesn't really do much, but it zones him away.
Yeah, I mean they're getting the turret, so it's a lot of gold, a lot of money to the Gold King.
Everybody backs away. They're like, yes, yes, Your Highness. The Gold King must collect. And it's still...
He's like, I saw 63!
Still gets split.
TP!
Yeah, the TP comes in, the last breath comes out from Showmaker. Closer does get away, but they force the flash here, and the turret's going to go down. So they don't get the kill, but they're still pretty happy with it. Our Dplus KIA. Duro, awkward spot here. He's getting run down by a Lilia, who is level 10, and now we've got a massive equalizer. Closer is out of the fight. The resets are used to disengage, and there are no resets to be had. Dplus KIA are kind of just owning them here in game number 4.
This is almost
you know, this could have looked like a different game, but just the execution was not there.
Yeah, I mean, Closer is, this is his game now.
Well, he's on a ward, so
yeah. He can't farm.
Kinga knows where he is, and he can see him, and he's burned to a crisp.
He knew it, we knew it. He was like, I probably die, but I guess I need to kill the minions, and Kingan will also die.
Yeah, again, not the cleanest series. He's trying to actually punish Raptor, and Raptor's gonna burn down as well. Where he just gets super far ahead.
Because he's on a ward. He knows he's in relative danger. Like, that's why he's hiding in the brush. He doesn't know he's on vision. And then he just chases him around, predicts where he's going to be. Not that he would have gotten out if he missed most of that flamethrower anyways. And then, see his reaction here as he avoids the stun. Gets slowed by Zeri. And clicks him and walks towards him and says, I got him.
Yeah. He's a bit surprised.
Big game hunter.
Big game hunter, Kingan's nickname.
But DK are getting wins elsewhere.
I mean, they're getting the mid turret.
Top turret.
Top turret. They can get the Herald.
but he's also just, it's a very happy Lily. Okay. Whoa, I was getting scared. Aiming has to flash away, but now you've got a Rel. But the reset, the Heartbreaker coming in onto Aiming, but he can't get the kill. They cannot extend enough, and it was desperation to try to take down Aiming in the first place.
I mean, like I said, or I was alluding to before we had that fight topside, he's got BT. He's hard to kill. Have the gold, the items to blow him up in situations like this, so he just allows his shield to eat the damage. He's got barrier. And now Duro is going to get burned down a little bit.
This is 17 minutes into the game. Yeah, threatening the inhibitor turret.
And they will get it. Not even close to a defense here. No answers, no opportunities. Closer is backing. And they'll even save the Herald and send it elsewhere. A nice little taxi over to the Dragon. Back to farming. More gold for me. Thank you. He has 70% KP. This game has just widely been
in the lane, and we haven't seen it have really a good team fight just yet. Pingen is in the brush here, and he's got the entire team following up, but clear he really wants to take down Pingen. Kind of trying to reminisce from game 1, if you remember. Pingen got bullied a lot, but here are a lot of members of DK. That's a kill, and Moham gets the 3-man ult again. Again, who could have seen that coming? As Closer is trying to run away, he's going to ult 2 away, but here comes Lucid trying to dive alongside of Moham, who's going to tank the turret. And Lucid might just have the speed up to get it done. The sleep is coming in, and one bowling ball could get the job done. So Duro! Oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad, but I think he knows this one is done and dusted. Valdez, 14 kills to 3. This is like when Dplus took Gen G down last time around. We haven't seen too many one-sided games like this, but and Dplus's games have been pretty long, you know, pretty drawn out, but not this one. Not this one. 20 minutes, 2 inhibitors down. You'd have to witness for them to toss this lead away.
Who are you going to give POG to, Wolf? Just curious.
I think it's going to be that man right there with the horse pants and now a Baron buff under him.
Brel. Who do you think Right Media is going to vote for?
Yasuo, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, look,
Aiming. I mean, he has a lot of.
Look at this angle.
Yeah, I mean, clear. I mean, he's trying to be the Ornn engager.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe this was one of the reads from, you know, their scrims and from the new patch. They say, okay, we really like Clear on Ornn. We like the way he's able to enable our carries, but we just haven't really seen it in the series at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to find some sort of angle on these squishy frontliners.
Duro was hiding behind the turret. Hex splashing. It's actually really cute. Kind of difficult to see that he's charging up the Hex Flash. But at the end of the day, the cuteness probably not enough. As Clear, he's got an angle that is going to hit 3 people. Duro goes in, and well, you guessed it, the Rel ult onto 3 people again. And there you go, the Wombo Combo Comp is going to win game number 4, and Dplus KIA will be moving on to round 2 of the Woori Bank playoffs. And there you have it, 19-3, 23 minutes is game number 4. Nothing like game 3, and DK, they get the cherry on top.
Yeah, Moham's like, look, I only played Rel. What a shocker. I feel like BNK fans are going to be really, really, really disappointed with the drafting today. And I started the series off saying, you know, Ryu has an opportunity to build a legacy.